In recent months, the Trackmania community has been on the lookout for less than trustworthy players due to a bombshell investigation that unveiled a list of cheaters, including one of the biggest Trackmania content creators. In May 2021, Donna Digo and popular content creator Virtual released a report on a list of suspected cheaters that have submitted suspicious runs to Trackmania Exchange. The way they discovered all of the cheated runs is pretty intuitive. A tool is being used to analyze inputs from replay files, and they realized some files were showing the similar inputs to known cheated runs. They started to measure extremely erratic direction changes in replays and came up with a system to sort out replays that needed further evaluation. A few weeks before the full report was released to the public, Virtual approached Riolu in private and asked for an explanation on why his replays were very similar to known cheated replays. Riolu responded, claiming to not have driven some of the replays and acting very uncooperative in general.
I don't know what to say to that. Yeah, well, I don't know what to say to that either. Like, what the hell?
Riolu went on to stream these private messages to his Twitch audience and stirred up a lot of drama in the community. But drama wasn't the only thing that came from that stream. One of Riolu's biggest competitors, Techno, had seen the stream and the methods they used to detect the cheating. Techno decided to come forward the next day and give some insight into how and why he cheated. The next day, two more players from the leaderboards came forward, saying that they drove their records in slow motion as well. After the report came out, people were in disbelief as they saw the damning evidence that Riolu denied. They started to form their own opinions based on the report, and due to the gravity of the situation, Virtual took some time off of content creation. In this time, another case arose of possibly cheated runs. This is AO1, one of the most highly sought after records in the game. Being the first track of the campaign, it's optimized to the point where you need a controller if you want to even think of getting close to the record, due to an insanely precise maneuver. Trabadia, a very well-known precision player, had the world record on the map and people thought it was the human limit. A perfect beginning as well as a perfectly executed speed slide got him the record for the short track, but there was just one thing. The speed slide was too perfect. On May 27th, Trabadia posted a Twitlonger and stated that he used a macro to perform the speed slide on AO1. He asked for his records to be removed off of Trackmania Exchange, and this shocked the community, as the cheating report only focused on players playing at a slower game speed, not any other form of cheating. Trabadia said that after another player, Oguz, was caught cheating a year ago, he and a few other players used Cheat Engine to try to match his records as a joke, not trying to pass off these runs as legit, but then he slowly started to use Cheat Engine in runs that were passed off as legit. This is a world record replay submitted to TMX that Trabadia drove in May 2020, over a year before he confessed to cheating and about 6 months before he started dabbling with Cheat Engine. Pay close attention to the input display. Here's a graph of the turns in his replay. You can see the abrupt left-right-left turn, which seems odd due to the fact it was not done by an analog input device, either a keyboard or something of the sort. While it is completely viable that he used buttons instead of analog input, he is not known to do this. Here you can see the speed drift, which follows the task input almost exactly. The speed drift is 100% a macro and not player input. These are inputs from 4 of Trabadia's different runs on AO1. As you can see, the exact same input sequences appear at different times, further proving how many runs had been macroed. A few weeks before the report came out, the Trackmania Exchange required that all top run records on campaign and classic maps had to be driven on the competition patch. The competition patch was made by Donna Digo, and it collects data to verify if runs are legit. On July 23, 2021, Nadio took action against all the cheated records on Trackmania United Forever. Almost 6,000 records were removed from the leaderboards. It had been discovered that some players have claimed to share their account with Techno in order for him to drive records for them on the leaderboard. They claimed that these runs were cheated by him on their own account, and that's why the run showed up as cheated. In the end, 51 accounts had their records removed by Nadeo, and 19 accounts were permanently banned from the game entirely.